So, hey guys, I'm starting this off with a little haul because I got 2 things today, and then I'm gonna tell you something because it's kind of like something. So first thing is these they're Valentine's Day cards. They come with pencils, and I got them because every year, my parents always, buy me, a little thing of these, and then everyone gets, a little card for Valentine's Day from me. So, yeah, that reasoning. The other thing is this. It's a 2-pack tie-dye masks that are kid size. I can fit in an adult size without it falling off. But for me, the kid size, I'm more comfortable and it fits me better. But, full story time. So the story time is, basically, I only asked for 2 things for Valentine's Day. The reasoning was, one was kind of more pricey, which was a pair of Laducas. Laducas are specialty made high heels for dance. The reasoning that I wanted them is, basically, I dance all the time. I'm always working on, to the point where I kind of just moved past things. So now, what I've been working on is too easy for me, and I need a challenge. I'm not happy when I'm dancing as I'm doing something that's challenging for me, or learning a combo or something. One sec. Come on. Sit. 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 Blah, 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 blah. I constantly have to be either learning a combo or doing something challenging, and we raised the hammock up, and that's been kind of more challenging. I still wanted more, so. There's mature dancers dance in heels. Heels called Laducas. I am a mature dancer. Here's the thing that I feel is annoying, because it's the one that's very annoying about my dad, and probably my most annoying thing is, I love my dad, don't get me is that he doesn't look at dance, he only looks at flexibility, and how I'm not the most flexible thing in the world. He doesn't look at the other stuff, and he's starting to but still, that kind of annoying. And so, a mature dancer, yeah, flexibility is a big part of dance, but that's not everything in dance. There's a lot of things that aren't flexibility. So yeah, that was the first thing that I wanted. The second thing that I wanted was hair extension. So we had the idea going basically every year for Valentine's Day. Well, most years, either my parents get me something, and it's I'm hard for Valentine's Day because I'm not hard. It's just that you can't go to the Valentine's Day section and get a thing of candy for me and expect me to like it, because I don't like candy. I'm the type that when it comes to Valentine's Day, you don't, primarily you can find something kind of good in the Valentine's Day section, or what works best for me is just go to a different section, get something either JoJo or dance or just something different, and that doesn't have anything to do with Valentine's Day, and I'm even more happier. So yeah, that was a big thing about dance and stuff, and like Valentine's. So here's the thing. There's 3 Walmarts near us. One going one way, one going another, and our town has one. But the one in our town is tiny. It's like primarily just a grocery store. With like one little like end cap of like toys, and then like your toiletries and your makeup. So the plan was for me to go with my dad because he knows nothing about Laducas, he knows nothing about high heels or anything like that. So the plan was for me to go with, and we knew there wasn't going to be the Laducas. We were planning to order them. So yeah, pretty much what happened. So but we thought hair extensions they might have. Well, we get there and I go to the aisle where they would be, and there's none. And so here's what we did. We came home. We ordered a pair of Laducas, which I'm very excited for, because for once, Laducas are cheap. First up, they are cheap. Like, and you think, like, usually, like, dance shoes are, like, $60 and above, and, like, $60 is usually, like, cheap for dance shoes, unless you go to somewhere like Walmart or Target and stuff. Laducas are, like, $30 and under. Like, they're cheap. Which, to me, I was comparing to the fact that, like, a few years ago when me and Bella's sister took a dance class, my sister went out and got her, like, tap shoes and ballet shoes and went to an actual, like, dance, like, store and paid, like, over $60. And we got a pair of Laducas for, I'm pretty sure, like, $21, but was also $9 for shipping and, like, tax and everything. And that, like, even when my dad saw them, he was like, dang, those are cheap. So I'm very, very excited because I never owned, like, anything dance-related that, like, I think I owned a few leotards, but, like, far as, like, most dance stuff, I end up getting it from, like Walmart or, like, I did get stuff from Target once. Ballet shoes and tap shoes. And stuff like the cheap stuff. And the cheaper stuff in dance, according to my old dance teacher, that Walmart and Target brands, it's gonna last you a while and it's gonna work, but they're not gonna last as long as, like, going to an actual, like, dance store. So I'm very, very excited. So, like, we ordered them, so that's good. And the other thing that we ordered was hair extensions. So we ordered, so it comes with like 11 or 12 different strands, but I feel like that, and the funny thing is, I'm like, well, what color do I want? And I looked at like I think it comes with 12 strands, and I looked at just the individual colors. Now, these were from Walmart, so they're like maybe $10 at most, like cheap but like fun. I went like, but there was also a rainbow pack, and I went like, So basically, you know where this is going. But pretty much, I looked at the individual colors, and they were kind of cool, and there were some that I'm like, yes, that's good, and maybe I would like it. I almost thought about getting like pink, like this color pink, to match my hair. For those who don't know, like a while ago, like almost a year ago, I dyed my tips pink with splat hair dye, and it hasn't came out. We knew it was permanent, but I didn't realize how permanent it would be. But in a way, that's totally fine with me because I love it. Like, it looks really pretty. I like it. Like, I feel like every year I go through like a phase where every year I'm like, I'm switching up my hair, and I always try to catch that moment where I'm like, I planning to, like, when I'm really wanting to change my hair up and stuff, I always try to catch it early so I can prevent it with, like, hair dye or something. Because if I don't, I end up cutting it and then I like it for like a day or two and then I regret it because I really want long hair. So now we ordered but with the hair extension, all the individual colors, you only got 11 instead of 12. And these were like highlight ones, but they're gonna work for like this because my hair's super thick. Like super thick and stuff. So yeah. We ordered a rainbow pack. So I'm gonna have some rainbow hair that I'm so excited for. And the reason that I ordered it today instead of tomorrow, because tomorrow is Valentine's Day, is because ultimately my dad was going shopping today, but also, like for us, it's kind of a thing where like in our house, like it's always been like a thing about like, with Valentine's Day, we never really celebrate it. Like, it's thing, like, we'll get, like, each other, like, gifts. I just give them some, like, homemade cards or, like, little cards, and that's, like, good, you know, like, and then, but for the most part, we don't really, like do anything, like, special. And this is from my parents, by the way, because in our family, we always gotten each other gifts. And so hopefully next year, I'm doubting it because I said this last year, but I'm hoping that next year, Valentine's Day will be my first year having an actual Valentine. My crush. So I'm going to actually check something real quick because I posted a poll yesterday asking if there's like any dares or anything that you want me to attempt and to do on the dance hammock. Okay, so let me check this. Okay, so I already attempted basically, okay, there's two. I basically, wait, let me check. Basically, so there were two. I put in one, and I attempted it off camera, and I couldn't do it. It was just to see if I could. And the second one is to do a flip. Now, here's the thing. I did reply to the person saying that I never done a flip before, so also, I don't think you really can with the dance hammock. So I'm not even gonna attempt because I know nothing about flips. And also, the challenge was dance hammock. I am gonna leave that up though, in case, just to wait and see if we get it. I am gonna go watch some YouTube. I'm really excited. I'm excited because, like, for once I feel like I'm getting something like really professional, like for my career, the Laducas and the hair extensions. And last year, I colored my hair and I cut my hair and it was a thing. And I colored it pink with splat hair dye. Warning, if you have certain hair types, like mine, if you get the splat hair dye, you might have it in your hair for like a year later. Because mine, at first, it started to come out, and then after like the first 5 washes, I think, and it just didn't come out anymore, and you can tell that's still there. It's definitely like different from when I first got it done, but it's really nice. So yeah, it's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna have colored hair, like rainbow hair, like pinks, purples, blues, all sorts of colors hair, and I'm really am. Because here's the thing, and I think this year what happened was, might be because of Eliana. So, I realized that, I really wanted to do, like, colored hair, and, like, I get mad because I really want long hair. Like, that's the thing that I dream of. Like, it's one of those dreams of mine, and my hair doesn't grow fast. It grows very, very slow, and, like, I definitely have tried doing, like, hair mask. Like, I tried using this recipe that I found, which is egg with lemon juice. It's like a little bit of lemon juice and egg, and it doesn't really work. And I tried just egg. But what I do is I have a little fun recipe. Wait, let me check what that. What I do is I had this like empty hair soap bottle that my sister left here and doesn't really care, I guess, because she never asked about it. So I used it at one point. And so what I do is I crack an egg into a cup. I mix it up really, really well. Like, I like to beat my egg up really well. Then I add in like a little bit of lemon juice. And don't worry, I get my parents' permission. Because I don't just use eggs without like their permission. And then since I don't want to be wasteful and like waste eggs, like waste a bunch of eggs every time I want to do this, is I mix in the lemon juice and then I take most of it and put it in this hair soap bottle. And then I fill it up with water. And then I put the cap on, shake it up really well, and then it basically gives me like a really long time worth of hair mask, because it's just water, egg, and lemon juice, and the water just fills it up more, and it doesn't take away anything. So yeah, that's smart. Like, and then I take the rest of it and use it that day. And it sometimes helps it a little bit, and it like definitely helps it feel like my hair goes through phases. Sometimes it will be like the most oily, greasy mess ever, and sometimes it will be dry and like the most annoying thing ever. At one point, I was kind of managing that by I'm using like a little bit of lotion when it's dry. I am brushing that in, and that actually helped. I still use that sometimes because that helps, and it also helps it be less tangly, which I love. And I'll use baby powder when it's really wet, but I'm not allowed to do that anymore because the reasoning is it makes my hair look really dry. Peace.